Hey, hello. Welcome to DVlog. Kind of a garden in Devon. I'm not doing any gardening today again. It's been a windy, rainy, blustery day. I still got to clean up all that stuff. And I was just over here, as you can see, these beans are getting right up to the top of the wire and growing quite well. This guy is still. What's that? I don't know if it's part of the plant. Yes, it is. I don't know if that's plant. I mean, it's green and it's kind of growing, but it's not growing up. Probably pick out. Look at all the rocks. This is my garden that I have. It's all these rocks and seeds. And anyways, I gotta go and do that. I've got to do my potato side too. Need some de-weeding. And yeah, it's been really windy, so there's lots of debris everywhere. So I need to hill my potatoes a little bit, so I think I'm going to take some dirt from this side and do that to hill up my potatoes, and probably weed that tomorrow, and maybe pull out some of the shit that's in here just so I don't have trees or anything else. I'm not too sure what those are. They might be some kind of weed. There's a couple of them, and there's a bunch that are growing in there too, and they shouldn't be a vegetable or anything like that. Corn's still coming along. Still not too sure about my cantaloupe, whether it's going to live or not, but we'll probably see that in the next couple of days here. So we had a guest that had been here for almost 2 weeks, and he was a returning guest, which is awesome, from the United States. And he was here and checked out today. And while my landlady and I were up on the south side, up on top of the hill there, we're in this parking lot, and she kind of rolls ahead, and we were talking about something, and then we were both like, isn't that the dude from, like, his car? Because he had, like, a Fiat, like, it's one of the, not a micro car, but it's almost like an Austin Mini type thing, but it's a Fiat, and had a special kind of, like, back kind of bike rack hinged trailer on it kind of thing. And anyways, it was him, and so we roll up beside him, and Santa rolls down his window, and he looks and he waves and rolls down his window, and I'm like, aren't you, like, supposed to be on your way to Newfoundland? And then he kind of pointed towards the front of his car, which is when we noticed that his right passenger side, like, bumper, like the whole front end of the car was completely destroyed. And he said, well, I was, until I hit a deer. And so he said that he had left here at about 6:45 in the morning, had started heading towards Nova Scotia, which is like southeast, and not too far to the city, a deer ran out in front of him, and he clipped the side of his car. He said the deer kept on going, like it wasn't killed on the spot. It may have died afterwards from its injuries. But if he would have been hit dead on, like if he would have hit that dead on, he probably wouldn't have been there talking to us. So very, very lucky. And I mean, it's a big danger anywhere in Canada and a lot of part of the United States as well, I guess. You know, wild animals running out on the road, and deer are a major problem that we have in New Brunswick, in Fredericton, St. John. I don't know about Moncton, but St. John's way worse than here. Like, I've seen dead deer on the side of the road that people have hit, and they're like in like regular neighborhoods like this as well. But yeah, he was on his way out of town, which is even, you know, I mean, more likely that you could hit a deer or a moose when you're on the highway kind of thing. And we have deer and moose fencing, but it doesn't cover all of our highway kind of thing. So anyways, that was quite a surprise and shock, and obviously glad that our guest, we actually offered him, we have someone coming into the apartment that he was staying, but one of our one bedrooms was free, and you know, said, hey, if you need a place to stay, come on back, because he said he was going to be in town at least another couple of days until he either had to get a rental or get his car fixed. But it's Sunday, so he really couldn't get into any garages, so he was waiting overnight to get into a garage tomorrow. So yeah, that was crazy, just to run into that guest and see that it happened to him, and hope that the rest of his journey is uneventful. Look, bro. I know. I don't have any peanuts. And I'm sorry. This guy's been literally beaking off at me for the last 3 minutes now. It's getting a little annoying. I'm sorry, dude. Like, it's just a peanut. He's like this sole Grackle that every night around this time, before all the Grackles do whatever they do, and they all fly, they're like in a murder like crows I've seen. But one always pops by and grabs a peanut before he goes, and I just don't have any peanuts for him. I don't even have any remnants of peanuts for him, so I don't have anything, dude. I'm sorry. Like, I don't even know what I can give you in replacement of a peanut. Like, chocolate chip cookie? I know. That's good, dude. I know. I mean, look around. There might be some leftover peanuts somewhere that someone hasn't eaten. I don't know. Oh, I didn't do anything. What was that about, bro? Anyways, like, subscribe, and share.